Hello, this is John Sable, host of the New Czech Voice of Cleveland radio program. During my weekly show, we try to deal with all things Czech and especially Cleveland Czechs, who have contributed greatly to the Cleveland area since their arrival here almost 170 years ago. The following video, presented and narrated by Ms. Hanna Voris, tells the story of Czech language classes in local Czech newspapers. This presentation is done in conjunction with the 125th anniversary of Bohemian National Hall in Cleveland, a cultural center for Cleveland's Czech community. Here's Ms. Hanna Voris.
Hi, my name is Hanna Voris, and I'm here to talk about the Czech language. As we all know, the United States is a country of immigrants, some coming here generations ago and others much more recently. Those that came did not abandon their ethnic traditions. The first known Czech immigrant was Augustin Heřman, born in Prague in 1608 and came to New Amsterdam, now New York City, in about 1633. Czech actually was one of the 18 chronicled spoken languages in New York City in the late 1600s. But the vast majority of Czechs came between 1850 and 1900. In the 1880s and 1890s, nearly 100,000 Czech emigrated to America. Unlike many other Slavic immigrants, most Czechs arrived skilled and literate. They established neighborhoods with Czech-owned shops, businesses, attended schools that taught both English and Czech, and conducted their daily business in the Czech language. By 1980, Czech Americans numbered almost 1.9 million, spread out all over the entire United States. The first known Czech immigrant came to Cleveland in the early 1850s, but larger numbers started coming after 1865. And Cleveland became the largest Czech community in Ohio. By 1919, Cleveland was the fourth largest Czech city in the world, after Prague, Vienna, Chicago. In these growing ethnic communities, newspapers were produced from the time of the Civil War to the late 20th century. The papers mirrored the lives, values, and everyday concerns of these communities. In Cleveland, there were two main Czech weeklies published in the 1870s, Pokrok and Dělnické listy, among other smaller publications. In the 1880s, there were two Czech dailies. These newspapers and periodicals offered the Czech perspective, supported reforms, supported the fraternal organizations and Czech schools, and advocated for an independent Czechoslovakia, among other issues. Their circulation, like that of other Czech language periodicals published in the US, has declined due to the loss of advertising and as the children of Czech immigrants failed to master their parents' language and gradually entered the mainstream of American life. By 1950, Nový Svět, New World, was the only Czech paper in Cleveland. Originally published daily, but in 1969 became a semi-weekly, and in 1973 a weekly, and finally closed in January 1977. But in March of the same year, 1977, a new Nový Svět began publication. It was edited in Cleveland, but published in New Jersey. However, it ceased publication in 1986. Nový Svět was then reorganized as a national Czech weekly and is still currently being published. The first free-thinking Czech language school in Cleveland was opened in 1878 and was supported by the different Czech lodges and organizations. The construction of this hall, the Bohemian National Hall, was initiated by the sponsors of the Czech schools in Cleveland. The schools could not find a suitable and permanent place to hold classes because during 1887-88, the school board of the city of Cleveland denied places for Czech Sunday school in public English schools. At meetings of the supporting lodges, they discussed the construction of a Czech National Hall that would offer enough space for Czech Sunday school, as well as for other organizations, and of course, social activities. So in 1889, the property where the hall now stands was purchased. Eventually, classes were held at the Bohemian National Hall, Jan Amos Komensky Hall, and Czechoslovakian Sokol Hall. Classes were held for first, second, third, and fourth levels and continued in Omladina, a higher level for older students. Classes were held for first, second, third, and fourth levels and continued in Omladina, a higher level for older students. During the 1924-25 school year, 825 students attended the different levels, and 95 students were in Omladina. Bohemian National Hall was purchased by Sokol in Cleveland in the 1970s, and in the 1990s offered Czech language classes there again. They have been offered periodically according to interest. Our goal is to offer online classes. So check our Greater Cleveland Sokol website for updates and information on any future offerings. Thank you.
We hoped you enjoyed learning about the Czech language classes and local Czech newspapers, and be sure to watch for additional video tours of other Cleveland Czech cultural and historical highlights, including a tour of the museum at Bohemian National Hall, the Sokol movement, the historic Hlava Czech button box accordions, and classic Czech kroje or regional garments. And be sure to tune in to the New Czech Voice of Cleveland radio program from 3 to 4 p.m. Sunday on WHKW AM 1220 and available at WHKWradio.com/podcasts.